Hey guys, Donnie here, eXp Realty, Memphis, Tennessee, and today we're going to talk about some of the historical places in the Memphis area, which is actually pretty cool. We all know Memphis is known for blues, rock and roll, that kind of stuff, but I wanted to highlight some of the cool landmarks that you can visit this month for the month of January. So before we get into the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment on some of your favorite landmarks down in the comments section so that everybody can check them out. So the first historical place we're going to check out in Memphis, which is really cool, is MLK Reflection Park for Martin Luther King. The park is in downtown Memphis, and it's dedicated for people to be able to sit, think, and learn about the works of MLK, and it's a dedication to his work and to the civil rights movement. It includes 3 ponds, a plaza to take some photos, and with MLK Day coming up on January 16th, the next couple weeks, or on the 16th, is a great day to go down there, check that park out, and just reflect a little bit on the movement, what Martin Luther King stood for, and the actions that he took during the civil rights movement. Another really cool place to visit in January in Memphis, of course, is the National Civil Rights Museum. Lots of exhibits on the history of the civil rights movement. It's located downtown. It does include many exhibits starting from like the 17th century all the way up through the civil rights movement in the modern area that we know it as, filled with plenty of artifacts, films, oral history, lots of really cool stuff there. The Civil Rights Museum also, of course, includes the Lorraine Motel where Martin Luther King was assassinated, and I know they have a big celebration there on MLK Day. I believe that's on January 16th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. People will be out there all day. They'll have a celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King's life. If you get a chance to go check out the Civil Rights Museum in particular, or anywhere near MLK Day, it's always great to do. One of my favorite historical places in Memphis is Graceland. We're going to switch gears a little bit from the civil rights and switch over to Graceland. Certainly one of the most well-known sites here in Memphis. Many visitors every year. It actually drives a lot of the Memphis tourism, so it's super important not only in history but also for the economy of Memphis, Tennessee. It's located down in the Whitehaven area. The mansion is still there. You can still get tours of it. It's on 13.8 acres where the estate was held, which is definitely cool to be able to check it out. I know I enjoy going down there and seeing it. And there's restaurants close by. You've got Marlowe's Ribs and other things like that in the area so that you can also grab lunch while you're there. While you're touring Memphis or checking it out or just looking for something to do this month, don't forget about Sun Studios. Obviously a historic studio that oftentimes is called the birthplace of rock and roll. It's kind of in the midtown, downtown area, kind of lies in between the two there. So many famous artists recorded there though. Elvis, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, B.B. King, they were all signed on the Sun Studios label back in the day, and all of them got their start there or had a lot of success there. You can get tours of the studio, you can go inside, see the recording studio, of course a lot of historical pictures that from the artists, many of them signed by the artist, and when they were signed to the label. And they have a gift shop so you can get the artifacts there, t-shirts, vinyls, and that stuff is all really cool. So make sure you check out Sun Studios. One thing you do need to know about this, we need to go on the website, check out the website to make sure you can check out tour times and dates to be able to plan appropriately to go check out Sun Studios. We're continuing down Music Row here, Memphis Rock and Soul Museum. Pretty cool. I love the name of this one. It's on Bill Street, which is obviously very fitting, which is always really cool. And again, it's got those influences from the artists everywhere from the 30s to the 70s. It tells the stories of all those musical pioneers throughout the 20th century, which is really cool. And of course, coming up through the civil rights era, it tells about the struggles that a lot of those pioneers had to face in order to be able to perform and make the music that many of us know and love, or our parents or our grandparents have known and loved throughout the years. It does include 3 audio-visual programs, more than 30 instruments, 40 costumes. They have actually 7 galleries of different artifacts and things for you to check out there. So make sure you check out the Memphis Rock and Soul Museum. It is definitely one of the highlights to be able to check out here in town. While we're checking out Memphis music, don't forget about the Stax Museum, another infamous recording studio that really is well known for soul music. So many of those artists such as Otis Redding, Isaac Hayes, Rufus Thomas, staple singers, Same and Dave, just to name a few, all those heavy hitters were signed to this label back in the day. And of course, they have artifacts there as well. They include records, vintage episodes of Soul Train, Isaac Hayes' glittering custom Cadillac, which is really cool if you're a car person, and even a small church inside. Look online for the tickets to the Stax Museum, and many times there are actually free admission days there as well. Last place we're going to hit, we're actually going to get away from the music theme, but this is so cool, and I bet so many people don't know about it. The Crystal Shrine Grotto. Did you know we actually have a man-made cave here in Memphis? It's meant to be a peaceful memorial park. It's located over there off Poplar, and it's actually the only man-made cave in the world that you can go visit like this in a city. So it's pretty freaking cool. Crafted in the 1930s and filled with crystal quartz. It was created by a Mexican sculptor that created all this quartz sculpture, which is really neat, and it's meant to find beauty and peace with beautiful artwork, and it even has a meditation garden to reflect on the beauty of it. So it's just one of those things that you can hit while you're out and about and you need something to do for a little bit of time. That is just a neat little hidden gem here in Memphis. As you can see from this list, and these lists are never anywhere near exhaustive, they're always just a little hint of some of the things to do, but you can see there's lots of options. So check out all the stuff there is to do in Memphis. Don't limit yourself to just the mainstream things. Do some research or go do these things on this list. And man, it is so surprising how many things there are to do in our great city. As always, do me a favor, like the video, do yourself a favor, subscribe to the channel, and any little hidden gem that you know about, put it down there in the comments. Maybe it could be a not so hidden gem and all the rest of us can get to go enjoy it as well.